All right, so let me fix up a line what me did I talk about. A lot of women are focusing on looking good and not being good. And in being good, it means that you must be pleasant. You must be a space where a man glad for come home to you because him have him go through him there, him have to deal with all kind of things. He must come home to you and you must be a relief. Him supposed to go home and say, yo, I'm glad for see my woman. And enough man don't have nothing like that. You know? Because what? When woman miserable, what them do? When people, them say hurt people, or them say, you know, you tend to bleed on people when never cut you. Right? Yeah, you are hurting, but don't use your hurt as an excuse for hurt somebody else. If you find that you have talked to a woman and as such she behave, then you have to know, say, look, no matter how much you like her, you have to learn to unlove that woman there and say, you know what, me don't need this. And that is the thing. Nobody have a discipline for get up and say, yo, here what? Me not, you know what? Come out of my house and I don't want to see you for the rest of the year. Don't come. Me don't want, today is January, but don't want to see you till January next year. Me don't want to hear from you, don't call me, don't no check for me, nobody look for me. Me don't want to see you for a whole year. Yeah, sometimes you have to be draconian. You know? You have to be draconian. Sometimes you have to just get up and say, you know what, me not deal with you. Me don't want you call me, oh, we have kids, so what? Eh? That don't mean nothing. Yeah, it don't mean say I have to deal with you. And that is why, going back to what was said in the previous recording that you heard. You understand? In the part one, what I say, nobody never look upon them and say, anyhow you continue this, I'm not going to deal with you. You have to willing to cut them off without, sometimes you not even need to tell them. Just disappear, left them. Just left them. And then they're like, why you don't understand? I don't know what I'm do for make him. What you mean what you do? If you know why it take for a man get up and say a woman where is him joy and him pride. You know why it take for a man walk away from a woman? You know what you have to do? You know what you have to do? Now man, you have to wicked. You have to well wicked. You have to them say hell hath no fury than a woman scorned. And the Bible said that, you know, I know we. You think how we make up that? And the Bible says so. And if the Bible can say that it better for a man to sit down next to the furnace in a hell than to stay in a house with a cantankerous woman. What if the Bible I tell you that? What that tell you? You know? So you just have to know that we as men are to blame for why them behave the way them behave, because we make them feel like say, well, I can do what I want and I can still get a man at the end of the day. Yeah, you can get a man for going in your hole, sure. You can get a man for going in your hole, but you're not going to get a man for going in your home. Yeah, you can get a man for sleep with you, but you're not going to get a man to be with you. And yes, you're going to get a man for lay with you, but you're not going to get a man for stay with you. So in other words, look at your competition. What is your competition doing? They might behave the same way like you. Then if every man I get the same thing, where they might get the same disgusting mouth, where you can't control your mouth and you talk to people any way, there's an abundance of that. Why don't you give the man where you look for something different? Give him something that is tender, right? Something that is nurturing and not combative and not confrontational and aggressive. Yeah? Why is it that you can only soft when you want, get what you want? But when it's time to be soft for when he might go through something, or you notice say him not in the best mood, you can't be soft with him them time there. You can only soft when you want to get what you want. These are the reasons why women are crazy, because they have been conditioned by their family, by their friends, by the man them what them even a deal with, that my behavior, no matter how bad I behave, people will always want me. And we have to get up and say, no go so. The family have to do it, the friends have to do it, the man have to do it. When them realize that them can't behave any way and still get people up for always want to be around them, that is when them are gonna learn. Because why is it that nobody don't want them around you? What did you do to be so? Because women are not creatures that we run away from. We run towards them, not away from them. So if you are doing something to repel the people in your family, your friend them, and your man, something wrong. Something is wrong. Like them little truck there in the background. That's annoying. You understand? So there's a difference between the moth and the butterfly. Women pose as butterflies, but in fact are moths. So you have to Lego the moth behavior. Right? The bat, if you want to call them that. Moth or bat. If you behave like a bat, people are going to deal with you like that. But you're not a butterfly. Butterflies are graceful, not haphazard and chaotic. You understand? So the reality is, we are to blame, because on every level, from them family to the friends to them man, never yet look upon him and say, yo, this way I do, we not accept that. So that is why.